Sweetwater, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh wow, I was so excited going there. You know, for a musician, it is like for a kid going into a candy store. So at this point, I really want to thank you, Sweetwater, for letting us park overnight on their parking lot for free. That was really nice. Of course, I asked and they emailed me back the same day, our sales guy, and said, yeah, you have green light. I got permission from the management. You can park your RV on our parking lot overnight when you are here. So that was great. Sweetwater was open until 9 p.m. on that day, so we had plenty of time to look around. That was also cool. First impression, I mean, it's the biggest music shop of the United States, so it's a huge area. And when you come in, you see the traffic signs, the pedestrian signs, little guys with guitars, so that was funny. Then when you come in, it's like going in a mall, everything with instruments. I was impressed about the cafeteria, really good food to decent price. The staff even has a health clinic in there. I thought that was really cool. My husband said, well, if you have the clinic where you work, you can never call in sick. There are two different sides to everything, I guess. But I thought they treat their staff well. I don't know. Just my impression. Now, having that said, I don't know how to say that. I went in with kind of a tunnel view. I'm a bass player, so I was geared towards the bass section. And I will tell you later how my feelings were about that. Let the CEO first talk about Sweetwater to give you a fair impression, because there is more than just a bass section, and all you guys who love production, like my husband, all the technical side and other instruments like keyboards and e-guitars, they surely will not get disappointed going to Sweetwater. Now, I will talk to you and give my 2 cents after the CEO introduced his shop, and we looked at a few pictures I made from the cafeteria and stuff.
Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. If you're like me, you've spent a lot of time in music stores, but you've never seen anything like what I'm about to show you. What you see behind me is the brand new Sweetwater retail store located right here on our campus in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have more than 44,000 square feet encompassing all types of musical instruments and pro audio gear, more than $100 million in inventory on site and available instantly. It's the best stocked music store in the world. Let's go in and take a closer look. The Sweetwater Music Store is so large that we've actually organized it into a sort of mall. We have separate rooms and areas for each instrument type, for pro audio, for band and orchestral instruments, for repair, and more. Well, the ceiling in the acoustic guitar room is a sound hole with strings passing over it. It's really cool. And speaking of the acoustic guitar room, it's an acoustically treated area with dozens of guitars that you can check out. They sound fantastic in there, so you can really hear the guitar that you're listening to. And that's just a tiny fraction of the acoustic guitars that we have available. Each room also features our digital warehouse, a large touch screen where you can sort through thousands of instruments, thousands of pieces of gear, choose the exact one you want to check out, we'll bring it up, and you can get hands-on with it. If you love guitar pedals like I do, then you're going to definitely want to check out this next feature in the Sweetwater Music Store. We've got more than 1,100 guitar pedals on display and ready to go. Not only can you see all the pedals, you can pick them up and plug them into listening stations and try them out. Once you finish checking out guitar pedals, your next stop should be the electric guitar and amplifier room. Just turn around and it's right in front of you. It's a massive space filled with an incredible array of electric guitars of all types. Plus, we have a huge array of amplifiers on display as well. And they're all plugged in and ready to go. So you can just connect your guitar, compare amplifiers, compare guitars, and choose the one that's best for you. If you'd like a little more privacy to check out a guitar or amp, we also have multiple acoustically treated and acoustically isolated demo rooms. Not only can you hear what the guitar or amp will sound like, you can check your hair in the mirror or see how the guitar is going to look with you on stage. Of course, you've got to have solid low end in your band, and we've got a dedicated bass room for you to check out now. We've got electric basses, 4, 5, 6, and even more strings, all kinds of amplifiers, even acoustic bass ukuleles like this one. And if there's something you want to check out from our massive inventory, the digital warehouse is available right on the wall. If you're a drummer, then we have entered your space here at the Sweetwater Music Store. We've got acoustic drum kits, we've got electronic drum kits, we have an incredible array of snare drums for you to check out, and a massive display of cymbals where you can hear each of the cymbals. We've also got stands, we've got sticks, we've got percussion gear, we've got everything a drummer or percussionist needs. Continuing our journey through the Sweetwater Music Store, we have a very important area here behind you, the Service and Repair Center. The Service and Repair Center is factory authorized for virtually everything that we carry here. So whether you need a guitar setup, just a guitar restrung, an amplifier repair, a keyboard, sound system repair, we can handle it all right here in the Service and Repair shop. Plus, if you're looking for used gear, we have the Gear Exchange where we buy, sell, and trade gear. And if you check it out, it's actually a garage, like a garage sale. There's a door that goes up and down here. Very cool touch. I absolutely love microphones, so this is one of my favorite areas in the Sweetwater Music Store. We have a massive microphone display here in the recording room. We also have an incredible array of studio monitors that you can listen to one after the other to compare them. We've got audio interfaces, we've got software, hardware processors, we've got cables. Everything from a USB microphone to a complete studio can come together in this room. There's lots going on in this room. We're in the lighting and live sound room. In here, you can audition PA speakers and subwoofers, check out lighting fixtures, consoles, and a full assortment of DJ equipment. A new feature in the Sweetwater Music Store is the band and orchestral instruments room. Yes, we're now stocking wind instruments, stringed instruments, stands, mouthpieces, everything that you need for band and orchestra. And we've got some incredible demo rooms in those spaces. 2 of them along the back wall. They're of course acoustically treated, but they also feature ambient systems that allow you to audition your instrument as you're trying it out.
At Sweetwater, in the bass department. And here are all the Galen Kruger amps, like I have at home. But I can't find a Ibanez acoustic. They have a Fender here, but I so wanted to try that Ibanez and see the size difference to my Glary, my smaller, my little Black Betty. Well, maybe I ask somebody to come here. See, here is the acoustic. They don't have a lot on display. There's a Fender two Fenders, Fender Kingman and Fender CB. Fender corner, all the Fender people. Okay, now that you have seen Sweetwater, and it really is that big and the variety is that great, I tell you my story. I went in with a list of stuff I wanted to see, all bass guitars of course. I wanted to see a Schecter Riot and try it out. I wanted to see a Kayla U bass, the one the CEO had in his arm, and an Ibanez acoustic electric. And I went into the bass section, and all I saw, all that was in there were Fenders. Fender Squire and Fender Jazz bass, and one Fender acoustic electric, which was really, really good. I played that one, it was really good, I want to say that. But I wanted to see different brands. I'm not a Fender girl per se. I have not one Fender guitar, bass guitar. I don't know why. But I was, you know, I looked at everything, but the stuff I wanted to see was not there. Not even the Kayla U bass. I asked one of the employees, and they pointed me towards that that warehouse display, you know, the digital display where you can look at stuff what they have in house. And he said, if you see something you want to see, let us know. Well, I found the Ibanez acoustic electric, and it took me 3 employees to get somebody walk to the warehouse and bring it to me, because there was really nothing available in the bass room. I waited 30 minutes to get that Ibanez acoustic electric bass in my hand and play a little bit on it. And then I was really debating with myself, should I ask them for a Kayla U bass and a Schecter Riot and wait another hour for a half an hour for each instrument? And then screw that, you know, I just didn't wanna ask anymore. I thought that it was kind of, I was not impressed about the customer service. The third guy was really friendly, really nice, helped me immediately, but the other 2 guys just walked away and never saw them again. So that was underwhelming. The variety they had displayed for me was not existent. It was Fender. That's what's there. And yeah, I almost cried, because this is Sweetwater and you want to try instruments you usually only see online, and there's nothing there. Maybe I should have asked, but you know, I just didn't want to sit around anymore. And we moved on and looked at other sections, and they were really, as far as I can tell, the electric guitar section was really nicely filled with different brands. The percussion area was great. The production area was great. The keyboards were great. So I can't say it was the same way everywhere. I don't know, maybe the bass section had a bad day, or there is not a lot of people asking for bass guitars right now. I am not sure what the problem was, but I was really disappointed. Where I not get disappointed was I needed strings, because I would later meet my bass teacher in South Carolina. He would show me how to set up my Lady Ibanez with flat wound strings. And I got a really good price on the Labella flat wounds. These are really high quality strings. I also took a few early balls with me and everything that was on sale, so that I have a nice set of strings at home and don't have to look at it anymore for a while. You don't change strings that often on a bass guitar. But I have the Donner Boy, might need some in the near future. I probably would put round wound on the Donner, and flat wound I really love on the Lady Ibanez. My flat wounds are really great. I like the vintage sound, like an upright bass. That's the bass I'm going for. Yeah, an upright bass I didn't see either. That's another thing I wanted to see. Anyway, that was disappointing to me. The variety of different bass guitars was disappointing. I looked in the used section. There was a little bit, but not what I wanted to see. Nothing on my list except of the Ibanez acoustic electric I was able to see. Not there. Anyway, these were my 2 cents. Don't take them too critical, because as I said, the overall view of Sweetwater was really impressive. They have a lot of stuff. It's fun to go there. For kids, they have a slide. You know, it's just fun to go there and look at all the stuff. So I wanted to say that. And again, thank you for letting us stay overnight. That was really nice. Lady Ibanez, by the way, is from Sweetwater. I bought them at Sweetwater. So that was a good buying. Anyway, check out the remaining pictures, and I have found a new appreciation for my local San Jose Guitar Center after I visited Sweetwater, because at my guitar center I found a Schecter Riot I wanted to try. I found a KLAU bass, and the sales people, it took them 10 minutes to give me the instrument I wanted to see, and I couldn't find in the room. Yeah, I realized how much customer service I get at the Guitar Center in San Jose. And I can try anything there and buy anything there. So, rock on, people. And as they say in California, peace out. Pow. Oh no, it is coming down now. It's for the little guitar players. There's one coming. And there he goes. She goes. That's fun.